FINXFLO is a platform designed to bring the best prices from different exchanges around the world, both CeFi and DeFi protocols. It is regulated and secure as well. And with me, the CEO, James Gillingham, to talk about some updates with FINXFLO. James, good to see you again. And it's been an unpredictable year so far. I guess bring me up to date on what FINXFLO is doing right now.
So we're basically working on a bunch more features. We're about to add another 200 to 300 new trading assets on the platform as we speak. We've just also had our new staking features being added. We've got better execution. We've also had zero trading fees. It's been a super busy start to the year so far, Jane.
Yeah, well, and of course, we've seen this absolute tragedy going on in Ukraine, and crypto has reacted to that. I mean, do you think there's been any transformational change as people have relied on that when their currency crashes, when they can't get access to funds, things like that? How do you see that situation?
Yeah, so I certainly see, obviously, Bitcoin's now in more of a bullish momentum. That's certainly because, obviously, crypto is now being used as a hedge. Before, obviously, the Swiss franc, the US dollar, that was always normally the capital flight for the safe havens. But, now, considering the dollar keeps on printing, the Swiss is no longer really seen as a safe haven. I really think that gold and cryptocurrency really are going to see a lot of upside, as we've seen in the last couple of days. There's been a decent amount of movement to the upside for Bitcoin and obviously Ethereum, but we are anticipating that that's going to continue, and especially as this war seems to be prolonging longer than what anybody's really predicted. So there should be a lot more bullish momentum for crypto in the coming weeks.
Yeah. Well, and also there have been reports that the White House, U.S. President Biden may be coming up with some kind of executive order on the cryptocurrency market, how it should be regulated, if there's a digital dollar, environmental issues. How do you see that situation?
So they actually, I think it was last week that they've delayed that decision. They decided to extend that. I think that's because obviously the macro view of the world changing. However, the mid view for me realistically is super positive. The fact that the SEC that Biden has worked alongside with Yellen for this executive order. Obviously, that's going to be a lot of upside again for cryptocurrency. It's going to legitimize cryptocurrency. It's also going to have the normal individuals a little bit scared of crypto. The people think, oh, it could be a bit scammy, or it's too volatile. When these moves from the SEC, from Biden, from Yellen, this basically gives extra comfort and should add extra stability for the overall ecosystem, which then means that we should see a lot more trading volumes and a lot more people coming into cryptocurrency over the next year or so. So it's a super exciting time for everybody.
And it kind of gives the clearance for the institutional investors to get involved as well. I feel like when, the regulatory agencies are behind it. Now, you've also implemented something, zero trading fees. How's that been received?
Yeah, so zero trading fees was a feature that we worked extremely hard for. Obviously, we aggregate over 18 different exchanges, so all the world's top exchanges are now aggregated. That then gives us best price, best execution, and then what we're able to do is that then cascades into zero trading fees. It then means that we've got a lot of traders now. The price is what they see is what they get. They then don't need to add any trading fees or any fees on top of their executed price, which then means that we're a lot more competitive in the market. And then we really are obtaining our global best price available anytime, anywhere.
Mm-hmm. And there's also a rumor, perhaps you're going to do a debit card. So how would that work?
Yeah, so the debit card feature is something that the team have been working extremely hard on. It's essentially where all of our customers that are holding FXF tokens, they are able to then go and purchase everyday goods in their grocery store, TV, whatever it may be that they want to be able to go and purchase, which is absolutely fantastic. And then we've also got a number of other features where we have instant rewards, which are also spendable every single day. So we're trying to add extra features, and then we're also going to be collaborating collaborating and partnering with a number of the world's leading companies. And these companies, you will then be able to get huge savings, huge discounts when using your FINXFLO debit card.
Oh, interesting. So I'd have a debit card and I could convert tokens to it and then it would convert to fiat, or like how would that work exactly?
No, so it's very, very simple. You have your tokens on your card. Let's say you have 1,000 FXF tokens. That 1,000 FXF tokens is worth $100. You then go to your local grocery store. You want to buy some bananas. You then purchase your bananas and use your digital card in order to do so. And then we will simply debit the FXF tokens from your card. And that's as simple as what it is, really.
Interesting. And I know you mentioned the FX token. I know you've been looking for a tier 1 exchange to list that. Where does that stand?
Yeah, so we've been in negotiations with a number of the world's leading exchanges for the last couple of months, really. We're just trying to negotiate, obviously, the best price. Our trading volumes within our FXF token haven't been as high as what we would have anticipated. That generally means that we're going to be having to spend a lot more capital in order to get a tier 1 listing. But that's something that we have been negotiating with, and I'm hoping to get this listing probably completed by the end of Q1 to early Q2.
Okay. Always great to get an update from you, James. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Take care.